Bitcoin, why you should care in under 5 minutes.
Bitcoin is the best performing asset class in history. And no, you're not too late to the party. It's just getting started.
Bitcoin is a new form of money that has been around for about 15 years. It has a number of unique features that sets it apart from every other asset class in existence, including other so-called crypto assets.
It cannot be replicated, censored, hacked, or shut down. It is the most secure computer network in the world by a huge margin, and it only gets stronger every day.
Bitcoin allows you to transfer and store value in the digital age. Some have called it digital gold, a way to preserve your wealth with the added ability to send it across the world instantly, day or night.
Others have referred to it as a Swiss bank account in your pocket, a means to protect your wealth from bad actors, giving you greater control and privacy over your money.
Bitcoin is the only asset in the world that is truly scarce, and this means that unlike cash, stocks, bonds, property, or any other investment, once you own Bitcoin, your share of the total Bitcoin available never changes. No one can make more Bitcoin, which means that no one can dilute your percentage ownership of the overall asset class.
Now, some traditional investors have historically been skeptical of Bitcoin as a reliable asset class. But in recent times, many of the world's best investors have done a complete turnaround. Some have even begun openly promoting Bitcoin, emphasizing the importance of owning it in your own portfolio.
But most importantly, what I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world.
This is Larry Fink, CEO and co-founder of BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager.
Is it time yet for BlackRock to either trade in digital assets or digital virtual currencies if you prefer, or to create a product for your clients?
We're not hearing any demand from any of our clients.
His initial attitude towards Bitcoin was one filled with skepticism and disdain.
Larry, has your view on cryptos changed at all? 2 years ago, I think you called Bitcoin an index of money laundering. You remember that?
I do.
Now, okay, so
another broad statement.
Another casual dismissal, but eventually his stance slowly softens.
About cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you have been, I think, skeptical, a bit reluctant.
Well, I'm still fascinated about it. I'm encouraged by how many people are focusing on it. I'm encouraged about the narrative. It may become a great asset class.
We have seen a spate of new Bitcoin ETF offerings recently, including from BlackRock.
Those paying attention could tell a change was underway.
We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto.
Many of the world's biggest institutions are lining up at the gates to buy Bitcoin. BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, and many others have all applied for a Bitcoin ETF, granting them the ability to own Bitcoin on their balance sheet and sell Bitcoin to their customers. Once approved, a flood of money is likely to enter the Bitcoin market, and all we can say is that you might want to own some Bitcoin before then.
The Bitcoin halving is coming up in April 2024. In short, every 4 years, the daily supply of new Bitcoin gets cut in half. And this means that your Bitcoin becomes increasingly scarce as time goes on. Historically, the halvings have had a clear impact on the market price, kicking off each of the prior bull market cycles.
Bitcoin is the only asset in the world that allows you to be truly financially sovereign. It is the only asset that no one can confiscate from you or stop you from using. So whether you're simply trying to take your wealth with you through airport security, or you're forced to flee the border of a war-torn country, Bitcoin allows you to keep safe possession of your money, free from the risk of seizure.
Bitcoin protects you from hostile government policies such as land expropriation or pension fund capture. Because properly secured, no one can touch your Bitcoin but you.
Governments are notorious for excessive spending, mismanagement of taxpayer money, and corruption. In order to fund their reckless spending behavior, they go into debt and print new money out of thin air. The more money they print and the more debt they go into, the more worthless our currency becomes and the tighter our budgets become each month. A long-term Bitcoin investment strategy protects your wealth from inflation and the rising cost of living, caused by reckless government spending and corruption.
Bitcoin has already been adopted by the country of El Salvador as legal tender, and other countries are seriously investigating doing the same. In fact, many politicians, including US politicians and policymakers, are now openly supporting Bitcoin, and this is extremely positive for continued Bitcoin adoption.
Bitcoin is the greatest wealth creation opportunity of our time. It is the only asset that truly offers young people the chance to get ahead financially. The catch? It's volatile, and you need to exercise extreme patience. But long-term investors are handsomely rewarded.
Now, if you're interested in owning some Bitcoin, we've created a step-by-step tutorial on how to buy Bitcoin with LUNO, including how to get 200 Rand worth of free Bitcoin if you use our sign-up code. We'll see you over there.